To the fastest and most accurate way to learning English. Let us choose practical English program. Every instruction of PEP is based on listening, speaking, reading, and writing. Also include the method of program. Self-study, syllabus-based revision, and audiovisual. With PEP, it is easier for you to learn and to make you more skillful in learning English. The lesson lead to the structure of English language. Anytime and anywhere, you will be able to speak well in a good conversation. To understand and express yourself in the shape of comprehensive, that they are also a story about monsters that has been a legend. A visual dictionary with interesting illustration. A systematic grammar which consists of 3 stages. Ready to use conversation. You can get angry.
Bentuk-bentuk kata kerja. Untuk dapat mempelajari bahasa Inggris dengan sempurna, sebaiknya kita harus terlebih dahulu mengenal apa yang disebut dengan kata kerja. Berbeda dengan bahasa Indonesia, bahasa Inggris memiliki beberapa bentuk kata kerja yang tentunya dipakai untuk menunjukkan kegiatan yang berbeda pula. Secara garis besar, kata kerja di dalam bahasa Inggris dibagi 2. Romawi 1, kata kerja regular atau beraturan. Contoh, mencuci.
To wash, wash, washed, washed, washing.
Membuka.
To open, open, opened, opened, opening.
Belajar.
To study, study, studied, studied, studying.
Menari.
To dance, dance, danced, danced, dancing.
Menonton.
To watch, 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 watching.
Romawi 2, kata kerja irregular atau tidak beraturan. Contoh, memakan.
To eat, eat, ate, eaten, eating.
Meminum.
To drink, drink, drank, drunk, drinking.
Membeli.
To buy, buy, bought, bought, buying.
Menulis.
To write, write, wrote, written, writing.
Menangkap.
To catch, catch, caught, caught, catching.
Kelompok yang pertama disebut dengan kelompok infinitif dengan to, atau kata kerja to infinitive.
To wash, to open, to study, to dance, to watch, to eat, to drink, to buy, to write, to catch.
Kelompok yang kedua disebut dengan kelompok infinitif tanpa to, atau disebut juga dengan bare infinitive.
Wash, open, study, dance, watch, eat, drink, buy, write, catch.
Kelompok yang ketiga disebut dengan kelompok kata kerja past tense.
Washed, opened, studied, danced, watched, ate, drank, bought, wrote, caught.
Kelompok yang keempat disebut dengan kelompok past participle.
Washed, opened, studied, danced, watched, eaten, drunk, bought, written, caught.
Kelompok kelima disebut dengan present participle.
Washing, opening, studying, dancing, watching, eating, drinking, buying, writing, catching.
Catatan, dari contoh-contoh dan pengelompokan kata kerja di atas, jelas dapat kita lihat bahwa untuk kata kerja beraturan, bentuk past tense dan past participle-nya ditambahkan ed atau di belakang kata kerja yang bersangkutan. Sedang untuk kata kerja tidak beraturan, kita dapat menghafalnya dari kamus.
Romawi 1, to infinitive. To infinitive adalah kata kerja yang digunakan untuk membentuk kalimat dengan want, like, would like, have, going, out, what, time, easy, happy, difficult, glad, dan lainnya. Pembentukan kalimat dengan memakai kata-kata di atas secara garis besar dapat dirumuskan sebagai berikut. Subject tambah want, like, would like, have, ought, tambah to. It tambah is, tambah time, easy, difficult, tambah to. Induk kalimat tambah what, tambah to. Dan subject tambah be, tambah going, happy, glad, tambah to. Untuk lebih jelasnya, perhatikan contoh-contoh pemakaian di bawah ini. 1 Romawi 1. Pemakaian to infinitive dengan kata want yang berarti ingin. Contoh, saya ingin menulis surat.
I want to write a letter. I want to write a letter.
Dia perempuan ingin membeli sebuah buku.
She wants to buy a book. She wants to buy a book.
Mereka ingin minum.
They want to drink. They want to drink.
Kami ingin mencuci baju.
We want to wash the clothes. We want to wash the clothes.
Kamu ingin menangkap burung.
You want to catch a bird. You want to catch a bird.
1 Romawi 2. Pemakaian to infinitive dengan kata like yang berarti suka. Contoh, saya suka menari.
I like to dance. I like to dance.
Mereka suka menonton TV.
They like to watch TV. They like to watch TV.
Dia laki-laki suka melukis.
He likes to paint. He likes to paint.
Kami suka minum Coca-Cola.
We like to drink Coca-Cola. We like to drink Coca-Cola.
Kamu suka belajar.
You like to study. You like to study.
1 Romawi 3. Pemakaian to infinitive dengan kata would like yang berarti ingin. Contoh, saya ingin belajar.
I would like to study. I would like to study.
Kamu ingin menulis.
You would like to write. You would like to write.
Dia laki-laki ingin menonton.
He would like to watch. He would like to watch.
Kami ingin membeli buku.
We would like to buy a book. We would like to buy a book.
Mereka ingin mengirim surat.
They would like to send a letter. They would like to send a letter.
1 Romawi 4. Pemakaian to infinitive dengan kata have yang berarti harus. Contoh, saya harus belajar.
I have to study. I have to study.
Dia perempuan harus makan.
She has to eat. She has to eat.
Mereka harus menari.
They have to dance. They have to dance.
Clara harus tidur.
Clara has to sleep. Clara has to sleep.
Kamu harus pergi.
You have to go. You have to go.
Catatan. Untuk kata want dan like, apabila subjek kalimatnya he, she, atau it, dan nama orang, maka di belakang kedua kata tersebut ditambah s. Has juga digunakan hanya untuk subjek he, she, it, dan nama orang. 1 Romawi 5. Pemakaian to infinitive dengan going yang berarti akan. Contoh, saya akan mencuci.
I'm going to wash. I'm going to wash.
Mereka akan mendaki gunung.
They are going to climb a mountain. They are going to climb a mountain.
Dia perempuan akan menari.
She is going to dance. She is going to dance.
Kamu akan belajar.
You are going to study. You are going to study.
Kami akan menulis surat.
We are going to write a letter. We are going to write a letter.
1 Romawi 6. Pemakaian to infinitive dengan ought yang berarti seharusnya. Contoh, saya seharusnya makan.
I ought to eat. I ought to eat.
Mereka seharusnya minum susu.
They ought to drink milk. They ought to drink milk.
Dia laki-laki seharusnya belajar.
He ought to study. He ought to study.
Kamu seharusnya membeli buku.
You ought to buy a book. You ought to buy a book.
Kami seharusnya melukis.
We ought to paint. We ought to paint.
1 Romawi 7. Pemakaian to infinitive dengan what yang berarti apa yang harus. Contoh, saya lupa apa yang harus dibeli.
I forget what to buy. I forget what to buy.
Mereka lupa apa yang harus dipelajari.
They forget what to study. They forget what to study.
Kami tidak tahu apa yang harus dimakan.
We don't know what to eat. We don't know what to eat.
Kamu tidak ingat apa yang harus ditulis.
You don't remember what to write. You don't remember what to write.
Dia perempuan lupa apa yang harus dicuci.
She forgets what to wash. She forgets what to wash.
1 Romawi 8. Pemakaian to infinitive dengan easy yang berarti mudah. Contoh, melukis itu mudah.
It is easy to paint. It is easy to paint.
Menulis surat itu mudah.
It is easy to write letter. It is easy to write letter.
Mencuci itu mudah.
It is easy to wash. It is easy to wash.
Belajar itu mudah.
It is easy to study. It is easy to study.
Makan itu mudah.
It is easy to eat. It is easy to eat.
1 Romawi 9. Pemakaian to infinitive dengan difficult yang berarti susah atau sulit. Contoh, belajar bahasa Inggris itu susah.
It is difficult to study English. It is difficult to study English.
Mendaki itu susah.
It is difficult to climb. It is difficult to climb.
Menari itu susah.
It is difficult to dance. It is difficult to dance.
Menangkap burung itu susah.
It is difficult to catch bird. It is difficult to catch bird.
Melukis itu susah.
It is difficult to paint. It is difficult to paint.
1 Romawi 10. Pemakaian to infinitive dengan time yang berarti saatnya atau waktunya. Contoh, ini saatnya untuk belajar.
It is time to study. It is time to study.
Ini saatnya untuk menonton TV.
It is time to watch TV. It is time to watch TV.
Ini saatnya untuk menulis surat.
It is time to write letter. It is time to write letter.
Ini saatnya untuk memulai.
It is time to begin. It is time to begin.
Ini saatnya untuk makan.
It is time to eat. It is time to eat.
1 Romawi 11. Pemakaian to infinitive dengan happy yang berarti bahagia atau senang. Contoh, saya bahagia bertemu Anda.
I'm happy to meet you. I'm happy to meet you.
Mereka bahagia menulis surat.
We are happy to write letter. We are happy to write letter.
Clara bahagia menari.
Clara is happy to dance. Clara is happy to dance.
Kami bahagia berenang.
We are happy to swim. We are happy to swim.
Dia laki-laki bahagia menyanyi.
He is happy to sing. He is happy to sing.
1 Romawi 12. Pemakaian to infinitive dengan glad yang berarti senang. Contoh, saya senang membantu Anda.
I'm glad to help you. I'm glad to help you.
Mereka senang berada di sekolah.
They are glad to be in school. They are glad to be in school.
Kami senang mendengarnya.
We are glad to hear it. We are glad to hear it.
Dia perempuan senang melihatnya.
She is glad to see it. She is glad to see it.
Kamu senang memberikannya.
You are glad to give it. You are glad to give it.
1 Romawi 13. Pemakaian to infinitive dengan nothing yang berarti tidak ada, untuk. Rumus, there ditambah is atau are ditambah nothing ditambah to infinitive. Contoh, tidak ada sesuatu untuk dipelajari.
There is nothing to study. There is nothing to study.
Tidak ada sesuatu untuk ditonton.
There is nothing to watch. There is nothing to watch.
Tidak ada sesuatu untuk dikhawatirkan.
There is nothing to worry about. There is nothing to worry about.
Tidak ada sesuatu untuk dimakan.
There is nothing to eat. There is nothing to eat.
Tidak ada sesuatu untuk dibeli.
There is nothing to buy. There is nothing to buy.
Romawi 2. Infinitive tanpa to atau bare infinitive. Kata kerja infinitif tanpa to atau bare infinitive dapat digunakan untuk membentuk kalimat dengan memakai kata bantu do, can, must, may, shall, will, should, would rather, had better, might, would, dare, need, dan sebagainya. 2 Romawi 1. Infinitif dipakai untuk membentuk kalimat dengan do. Rumus: do tambah subjek tambah infinitif tanda tanya. Contoh: apakah kamu menulis sepucuk surat?
Do you write a letter? Do you write a letter?
Apakah kamu belajar bahasa Inggris?
Do you study English? Do you study English?
Apakah kamu mengerti?
Do you understand? Do you understand?
Apakah kamu membawanya?
Do you bring it? Do you bring it?
Apakah kamu mengenal dia?
Do you know him? Do you know him?
Bentuk do akan berubah menjadi does apabila subjek kalimatnya he, she, it, atau nama orang di dalam present tense. Sedang untuk bentuk past tense, do akan berubah menjadi did. Perhatikan contoh-contoh berikut. Apakah dia perempuan mengirim surat?
Does he send a letter? Does he send a letter?
Apakah dia laki-laki meminum susu?
Does he drink milk? Does he drink milk?
Apakah tadi mereka makan?
Did they eat? Did they eat?
Apakah tadi kamu membeli sebuah buku?
Did you buy a book? Did you buy a book?
2 Romawi 2. Infinitif dipakai untuk membentuk kalimat dengan can yang berarti bisa atau dapat. Rumus: subjek tambah can tambah infinitif. Contoh: saya dapat membaca.
I can read. I can read.
Mereka dapat menyanyi.
They can sing. They can sing.
Kami dapat memanjat pohon.
We can climb tree. We can climb tree.
Dia perempuan dapat mencuci piring.
She can wash plate. She can wash plate.
Kamu dapat menangkapnya.
You can catch it. You can catch it.
2 Romawi 3. Infinitif dipakai untuk membentuk kalimat dengan must yang berarti harus. Rumus: subjek tambah must tambah infinitif. Contoh: saya harus belajar.
I must study. I must study.
Dia perempuan harus minum susu.
She must drink milk. She must drink milk.
Kamu harus membeli buku.
You must buy book. You must buy book.
Kami harus mengirim surat.
We must send letter. We must send letter.
Mereka harus memberikannya.
They must give it. They must give it.
2 Romawi 4. Infinitif digunakan untuk membentuk kalimat dengan may yang berarti boleh. Rumus: subjek tambah may tambah infinitif. Contoh: kamu tidak boleh nonton TV.
You may not watch TV. You may not watch TV.
Mereka boleh makan.
They may eat. They may eat.
Saya boleh belajar.
I may study. I may study.
Dia laki-laki boleh duduk.
He may sit. He may sit.
Kami tidak boleh bermain.
We may not play. We may not play.
2 Romawi 5. Infinitif digunakan untuk membentuk kalimat dengan shall yang berarti akan. Rumus: I atau we tambah shall tambah infinitif. Contoh: saya akan belajar.
I shall study. I shall study.
Kami akan menonton TV.
We shall watch TV. We shall watch TV.
Saya akan mencuci muka.
I shall wash my face. I shall wash my face.
Kami akan menulis surat.
We shall write letter. We shall write letter.
Saya akan menari.
I shall dance. I shall dance.
2 Romawi 6. Infinitif digunakan untuk membentuk kalimat dengan will yang berarti akan. Rumus, subjek, tambah will, tambah infinitif. Contoh, saya tidak akan pergi.
I will not go. I will not go.
Dia perempuan akan membeli buku.
She will buy book. She will buy book.
Kamu akan menerima hadiah.
You will receive prize. You will receive prize.
Mereka akan tidur.
They will sleep. They will sleep.
Kami tidak akan membantumu.
We will not help you. We will not help you.
2 Romawi 7. Infinitif digunakan untuk membentuk kalimat dengan should yang berarti seharusnya. Rumus, subjek, tambah should, tambah infinitif. Contoh, saya seharusnya belajar.
I should study. I should study. I'd study. I'd study.
Dia seharusnya tidak tidur.
He should not sleep. He should not sleep. He'd not sleep. He'd not sleep.
Kami seharusnya minum susu.
We should drink milk. We should drink milk. We'd drink milk. We'd drink milk.
Kamu seharusnya tidak memakannya.
You should not eat it. You should not eat it. You'd not eat it. You'd not eat it.
Haruskah saya menulis surat?
Should I write a letter? Should I write a letter?
2 Romawi 8. Infinitif digunakan untuk membentuk kalimat dengan would rather yang berarti lebih suka. Rumus, subjek, tambah would rather, tambah infinitif. Contoh, saya lebih suka belajar.
I would rather study. I would rather study. I'd rather study. I'd rather study.
Kami lebih suka nonton TV.
We would rather watch TV. We would rather watch TV. We'd rather watch TV. We'd rather watch TV.
Dia perempuan lebih suka menyanyi.
She would rather sing. She would rather sing. She'd rather sing. She'd rather sing.
Mereka lebih suka duduk.
They would rather sit down. They would rather sit down. They'd rather sit down. They'd rather sit down.
Kamu lebih suka bermain.
You would rather play. You would rather play. You would rather play. You would rather play.
2 Romawi 9. Infinitif digunakan untuk membentuk kalimat dengan had better yang berarti lebih baik. Rumus, subjek, tambah had better, tambah infinitif. Contoh, saya lebih baik menolong mereka.
I had better help them. I had better help them. I'd better help them. I'd better help them.
Mereka lebih baik tidak pergi.
They had better not go. They had better not go. They had better not go. They had better not go.
Kamu lebih baik mengerjakannya.
You had better do it. You had better do it. You had better do it. You had better do it.
Dia laki-laki lebih baik belajar.
He had better study. He had better study. He had better study. He had better study.
Kita lebih baik menunggu.
We had better wait. We had better wait. We had better wait. We had better wait.
2 Romawi 10. Infinitif digunakan untuk membentuk kalimat dengan might yang berarti boleh. Rumus, subjek, tambah might, tambah infinitif. Contoh, kamu boleh membeli mobil.
You might buy car. You might buy car.
Dia boleh belajar di sini.
He might study here. He might study here.
Mereka boleh memanjat gunung.
They might climb mountains. They might climb mountain.
Kami boleh pergi.
We might go. We might go.
Saya tidak boleh nonton TV.
I might not watch TV. I might not watch TV.
Catatan, bentuk might tidak begitu banyak digunakan dibanding dengan may. Bentuk may lebih resmi dibanding might. 2 Romawi 11. Infinitif digunakan untuk membentuk kalimat dengan would yang berarti akan. Rumus, subjek, tambah would, tambah infinitif. Contoh, saya akan membantu Anda.
I would help you. I would help you.
Kami akan membeli yang ini.
We would buy this one. We would buy this one.
John akan melayani kita.
John would serve us. John would serve us.
Saya akan mengatakan.
I would say.
Mereka akan datang.
They would come. They would come.
Di dalam bentuk kalimat request atau permintaan atau permohonan, maka would mempunyai pengertian sudikah atau maukah. Rumus, would tambah subjek tambah infinitif, tanda tanya. Perhatikan contoh di bawah ini. Sudikah Anda menolong saya?
Would you help me please? Would you help me please?
Sudikah Anda menutup pintu itu?
Would you please shut the door? Would you please shut the door?
Sudikah Anda meminjamkan saya Rp5.000?
Would you lend me 5,000 rupiah, please? Would you lend me 5,000 rupiah, please?
Sudikah Anda membaca ini?
Would you please read this? Would you please read this?
Sudikah Anda memberi saya buku itu?
Would you give me that book, please? Would you give me that book, please?
Bentuk kalimat permintaan ini bisa juga kita gunakan untuk can, could, may, dan will. Rumus, can, could, may, will, tambah subjek, tambah infinitif, tanda tanya. Contoh, bisakah saya minta segelas kopi?
Can I have a glass of coffee? Can I have a glass of coffee?
Bisakah saya bertemu Tuan Amir?
Could I see Mr. Amir? Could I see Mr. Amir?
Bolehkah saya memiliki buku ini?
May I have this book? May I have this book?
Maukah Anda pergi dengan saya?
Will you go with me? Will you go with me?
2 Romawi 12. Infinitif digunakan untuk membentuk kalimat dengan dare yang berarti beranikah. Rumus, dare, tambah subjek, tambah infinitif, tanda tanya. Contoh, beranikah kamu menemui dia?
Dare you meet her? Dare you meet her?
Beranikah mereka mengganggu kita?
Dare they bother us? Dare they bother us?
Beranikah dia laki-laki menyeberangi sungai ini?
Dare he cross this river? Dare he cross this river?
Beranikah kamu memanggilnya?
Dare you call her? Dare you call her?
Beranikah mereka pergi?
Dare they go? Dare they go?
Dare dapat juga digunakan untuk menunjukkan ketidaksukaan atau marah. Rumus, how, tambah dare, tambah subjek, tambah infinitif, tanda tanya. Perhatikan contoh di bawah ini. Beraninya kamu menyentuh tas saya?
How dare you touch my bag? How dare you touch my bag?
Beraninya mereka memasuki rumah saya?
How dare they get into my house? How dare they get into my house?
Beraninya dia perempuan jalan sendiri?
How dare she walk alone? How dare she walk alone?
2 Romawi 13. Infinitif digunakan untuk membentuk kalimat dengan need yang berarti perlukah. Rumus, need tambah subjek tambah infinitif, tanda tanya. Contoh, perlukah kita membantunya?
Need we help him? Need we help him?
Perlukah dia datang kemari?
Need he come here? Need he come here?
Perlukah saya belajar bahasa Inggris?
Need I study English? Need I study English?
Perlukah mereka ikut kita?
Need they come with us? Need they come with us?
Perlukah Hadi membeli buku?
Need Hadi buy book? Need Hadi buy book?
2 Romawi 14. Infinitif juga digunakan untuk membentuk kalimat dengan let yang berarti mari. Rumus, let us atau let's tambah infinitif. Contoh, mari makan.
Let's eat. Let's eat.
Mari belajar.
Let's study. Let's study.
Mari tidur.
Let's sleep. Let's sleep.
Mari bekerja.
Let's work. Let's work.
Mari berlari.
Let's run. Let's run.
Kata ajakan let's bisa juga diungkapkan dengan memakai why don't we. Rumus, why don't we tambah infinitif. Contoh, mari makan.
Why don't we eat? Why don't we eat?
Mari belajar.
Why don't we study? Why don't we study?
Mari tidur.
Why don't we sleep? Why don't we sleep?
Mari bekerja.
Why don't we work? Why don't we work?
Mari berlari.
Why don't we run? Why don't we run?
Tiga Romawi. Imperatif. Imperatif adalah kata kerja yang digunakan untuk membentuk kalimat perintah. 3 Romawi 1. Membentuk kalimat perintah dengan infinitif. Contoh, berdirilah.
Stand up. Stand up.
Makanlah.
Eat. Eat.
Berbicaralah.
Speak. Speak.
Duduklah.
Sit down. Sit down.
Pergilah.
Go. Go.
3 Romawi 2. Apabila kita ingin menjadikan perintah itu menjadi sopan, kita tambahkan kata please. Contoh, silakan berdiri.
Stand up, please. Stand up, please.
Silahkan makan.
Eat, please. Eat, please.
Silahkan berbicara.
Please speak. Please speak.
Silakan duduk.
Sit down, please. Sit down, please.
Silahkan pergi.
Please go. Please go.
3 Romawi 3. Apabila kita menjadikan kalimat perintah tersebut menjadi sangat sopan, contoh, silahkan berdiri.
Will you stand up, please? Will you stand up, please?
Silahkan pergi.
Will you go, please? Will you go, please?
Silahkan duduk.
Will you sit down, please? Will you sit down, please?
3 Romawi 4. Untuk membentuk kalimat larangan, kita cukup menambahkan kata don't. Contoh, jangan berdiri.
Don't stand up. Don't stand up.
Jangan makan.
Don't eat. Don't eat.
Jangan bicara.
Don't speak. Don't speak.
Jangan duduk.
Don't sit down. Don't sit down.
Jangan pergi.
Don't go. Don't go.
3 Romawi 5. Membentuk kalimat larangan yang sopan, kita cukup menambahkan kata please. Contoh, harap jangan berdiri.
Please don't stand up. Please don't stand up.
Harap jangan makan.
Please don't eat. Please don't eat.
Harap jangan berbicara.
Please don't speak. Please don't speak.
Harap jangan duduk.
Please don't sit down. Please don't sit down.
Harap jangan pergi.
Please don't go. Please don't go.
3 Romawi 6. Membentuk kalimat perintah dengan memakai kata sifat. Rumus, be ditambah adjektif. Contoh, jujurlah,
Be honest. Be honest.
sabarlah,
Be patient. Be patient.
hati-hatilah,
Be careful. Be careful.
bahagialah,
Be happy. Be happy.
tenanglah.
Be quiet. Be quiet.
3 Romawi 7. Apabila kita ingin membuat kalimat larangan, cukup ditambah don't. Rumus, kata don't atau do not ditambah be tambah adjektif. Contoh, jangan sedih,
Don't be sad. Don't be sad.
jangan marah,
Don't be angry. Don't be angry.
jangan putus asa,
Don't be desperate. Don't be desperate.
jangan gila,
Don't be crazy. Don't be crazy.
jangan cemburu.
Don't be jealous. Don't be jealous.
3 Romawi 8. Membentuk kalimat perintah dengan memakai kata benda atau pekerjaan. Rumus, be tambah occupation. Contoh, jadilah polisi,
Be a police. Be a police.
jadilah dokter,
Be a doctor. Be a doctor.
jadilah penari,
Be a dancer. Be a dancer.
jadilah penerbang,
Be a pilot. Be a pilot.
jadilah contoh.
Be a model. Be a model.
3 Romawi 9. Untuk membentuk kalimat larangannya, cukup kita tambah don't. Rumus, don't atau do not ditambah be tambah occupation. Contoh, jangan jadi polisi,
Don't be a police. Don't be a police.
jangan jadi dokter,
Don't be a doctor. Don't be a doctor.
jangan jadi penari,
Don't be a dancer. Don't be a dancer.
jangan jadi penerbang,
Don't be a pilot. Don't be a pilot.
jangan jadi contoh.
Don't be a model. Don't be a model.
Catatan, don't adalah bentuk singkat dari kata do dan not.
To be. To be adalah kata kerja bentuk infinitif dengan to. Bentuk ini digunakan apabila to be didahului kata want. Be akan berubah menjadi is, am, are apabila kita ingin membentuk kalimat present tense. Is dan am akan berubah menjadi was dan are akan menjadi were apabila kita ingin membentuk kalimat past. Dan is, am, are, was, dan were akan berubah menjadi been apabila kita ingin membentuk kalimat perfect. 4 Romawi 1. To be. Contoh. Saya ingin menjadi pilot.
I want to be a pilot. I want to be a pilot.
Mereka ingin ada di sini.
They want to be here. They want to be here.
Hendrik ingin menjadi dokter.
Hendrik wants to be a doctor. Hendrik wants to be a doctor.
Kami ingin berada di sana.
We want to be there. We want to be there.
Dia laki-laki ingin jadi murid yang pintar.
He wants to be a clever student. He wants to be a clever student.
4 Romawi 2. Sekarang mari kita perhatikan pemakaian be dalam bentuk kalimat present, yaitu is, am, dan are. Cara membuat kalimat present dengan memakai be, is, am, dan are. To be, is, am, dan are di dalam membentuk kalimat present dipakai apabila kita ingin meletakkan atau memakai kata sifat atau adjectives, kata keterangan, adverb, kata benda, noun, kata kerja passive, kata kerja berawalan di, dan kata kerja progresif sekarang. 4 Romawi 2:1. Kalimat present dengan memakai kata sifat. Rumus. subjek ditambah be ditambah adjective. Contoh, saya sakit.
I am sick. I am sick.
John pintar.
John is clever. John is clever.
Mereka lelah.
They are tired. They are tired.
Kami tidak lapar.
We are not hungry. We are not hungry.
Kamu tampan.
You are handsome. You are handsome.
Dia perempuan sedih.
She is sad. She is sad.
Saya bahagia.
I am happy. I am happy.
4 Romawi 2:2. Kalimat present dengan memakai kata keterangan. Rumus, subjek ditambah be ditambah adverb. Contoh, ibu saya di dapur.
My mother is in the kitchen. My mother is in the kitchen.
Saya ada di sini.
I am here. I am here.
Sekarang jam 10.
It is 10 o'clock. It is 10 o'clock.
Dia selalu tepat waktu.
He is always on time. He is always on time.
Kamu tidak berada di sekolah.
You are not at school. You are not at school.
Hari ini adalah Minggu.
Today is Sunday. Today is Sunday.
Ayah saya ada di luar negeri.
My father is abroad. My father is abroad.
Mereka tidak berada di kantor.
They are not in the office. They are not in the office.
John masih di tempat tidur.
John is still in bed. John is still in bed.
Kota itu tidak jauh dari sini.
The city is not far from here. The city is not far from here.
4 Romawi 2:3. Kalimat present dengan memakai kata benda. Rumus, subjek ditambah be ditambah noun. Contoh, saya bukan seorang pelajar.
I am not a student. I am not a student.
Ini adalah sebuah buku.
This is a book. This is a book.
Abang saya adalah seorang dokter.
My elder brother is a doctor. My elder brother is a doctor.
Dia laki-laki adalah seorang guru.
He is a teacher. He is a teacher.
Itu bukan sebuah mobil.
That is not a car. That is not a car.
Mereka adalah polisi.
They are policemen. They are policemen.
Kami adalah penyanyi.
We are singers. We are singers.
Orang tua saya tidak pegawai negeri.
My parents are not civil servants. My parents are not civil servants.
Mary bukan seorang perawat.
Mary is not a nurse. Mary is not a nurse.
Benda itu adalah sebuah pisau.
That thing is a knife. That thing is a knife.
Catatan. Secara garis besar, benda terbagi 2. Benda yang dapat dihitung, buku, pensil, tas, dan meja, dan benda yang tidak dapat dihitung, susu, gula, lemon, dan tepung. Untuk benda yang dapat dihitung masih dibagi 2, benda tunggal dan benda jamak. Hal ini tidak akan dibahas secara lebih mendalam di dalam buku ini. 4 Romawi 2:4. Kalimat present dalam bentuk pasif. Rumus, subjek ditambah be ditambah past participle. Contoh, saya digonggong anjing.
I am bugged by a dog. I am bugged by a dog.
Ani dibantu ayah.
Annie is helped by father. Annie is helped by father.
Saya tidak diundang.
I am not invited. I am not invited.
Mereka disuruh guru.
They are asked by the teacher. They are asked by the teacher.
Ibu diberi hadiah.
Mother is given gift. Mother is given gift.
Ikan dimasak kakak.
Fish is cooked by my elder sister. Fish is cooked by my elder sister.
Rumah itu tidak dicat.
The house is not painted. The house is not painted.
Kamu dipanggil guru.
You are called by the teacher. You are called by the teacher.
Dia perempuan dipukul.
She is hit. She is hit.
Kami tidak diizinkan pergi.
We are not allowed to go. We are not allowed to go.
Dari contoh-contoh di atas, kita dapat melihat bahwa be diletakkan setelah subjek kalimat dan kemudian baru diikuti oleh kata sifat, kata keterangan, kata benda, dan kata kerja pasif. Be am dipakai apabila subjeknya I. Be is dipakai untuk subjek he, she, atau it. Sedangkan be are dipakai untuk subjek you, they, dan we. Untuk membentuk kalimat negatif atau menidakkan, kita cukup menambahkan not di belakang to be. Secara keseluruhan, dapat kita lihat berdasarkan rumus berikut. Positive. Subjek ditambah be ditambah adjective atau adverb atau noun atau past participle. Negative. Subjek ditambah be ditambah not ditambah adjectives atau adverb atau noun atau past participle. Sedangkan untuk interrogative, be ditambah subjek ditambah adjective atau adverb atau noun atau past participle. Perhatikan contoh berikut.
Are you sick? Are you sick? Adjective. Is your father at home? Is your father at home? Adverb. Am I a student? Am I a student? Noun. Are they invited? Are they invited? Past participle.
Untuk kata kerja progresif akan kita bahas pada cara membuat kalimat continuous. Sedangkan untuk pemakaian was dan were dibahas di kalimat past tense dan been di kalimat perfect.
Lima Romawi. Gerund. Apakah gerund itu? Gerund adalah kata kerja bentuk ing yang berfungsi sebagai kata benda. Cara membentuknya adalah kata kerja infinitif ditambah ing. Perhatikan contoh di bawah ini. Bernyanyi.
Sing, singing.
Belajar.
Study, studying.
Mendaki.
Climb, climbing.
Duduk.
Sit, sitting.
Berlari.
Run, running.
Menari.
Dance, dancing.
Catatan. Apabila kata kerja tersebut terdiri dari 3 huruf dan huruf hidup, yaitu huruf vokal berada di tengah, maka huruf mati, yaitu huruf konsonan, terakhir digandakan. 5 Romawi 1. Gerund berfungsi sebagai subjek kalimat. Contoh, bernyanyi adalah hobi saya.
Singing is my hobby. Singing is my hobby.
Belajar bahasa Inggris itu mudah.
Studying English is easy. Studying English is easy.
Mendaki itu sulit.
Climbing is difficult. Climbing is difficult.
Lari pagi itu sehat.
Running in the morning is helpful. Running in the morning is helpful.
Menari itu tidak mudah.
Dancing is not easy. Dancing is not easy.
5 Romawi 2. Gerund dipakai sebagai objek kalimat. Contoh, Mary suka bernyanyi.
Mary likes singing. Mary likes singing.
Saya suka mendaki.
I like climbing. I like climbing.
Mereka suka menari.
They like dancing. They like dancing.
Mick berhenti berlari.
Mick stops running. Mick stops running.
Kami berhenti makan.
We stop eating. We stop eating.
Dia lelaki berhenti bicara.
He stops talking. He stops talking.
Saya telah selesai belajar.
I have finished studying. I have finished studying.
Dia perempuan telah selesai menyanyi.
She has finished singing. She has finished singing.
Mereka telah selesai bekerja.
They have finished working. They have finished working.
5 Romawi 3. Jaran dipakai untuk kalimat melarang. Contoh, dilarang melintasi atau dilarang masuk.
No trespassing. No trespassing.
Dilarang memancing.
No fishing. No fishing.
Dilarang parkir.
No parking. No parking.
Dilarang berenang.
No swimming. No swimming.
Dilarang merokok.
No smoking. No smoking.
5 Romawi 4. Jaran digunakan apabila didahului kata depan seperti after, before, without, for, by, in, dan sebagainya. Contoh, sesudah belajar saya tidur.
After studying, I go to bed. After studying, I go to bed.
Sesudah berenang, dia makan banyak.
After swimming, he eats much. After swimming, he eats much.
Sebelum makan, dia mandi.
Before eating, she takes a bath. Before eating, she takes a bath.
Sebelum menyanyi, dia ambil nafas.
Before singing, she takes a deep breath. Before singing, she takes a deep breath.
Mereka masuk tanpa beli tiket.
They get in without buying tickets. They get in without buying tickets.
Dia menjawab tanpa berpikir.
He answers without thinking. He answers without thinking.
Uang ini untuk beli makanan.
This money is for buying food. This money is for buying food.
Benda ini untuk membuka kaleng.
This thing is for opening can. This thing is for opening can.
Kami lulus dengan belajar keras.
We pass by studying hard. We pass by studying hard.
Dia cari uang dengan bekerja keras.
He makes money by working hard. He makes money by working hard.
Saya tertarik pada tari-menari.
I am interested in dancing. I am interested in dancing.
Kami tertarik pada masak-memasak.
We are interested in cooking. We are interested in cooking.
Dari contoh-contoh di atas, kita dapat lihat bahwa apabila kata depan diletakkan di depan kalimat, maka koma diletakkan setelah gerund. 5 Romawi 5. Pemakaian gerund dengan no use yang berarti tak ada gunanya. Contoh, tak ada gunanya berkelahi.
It is no use fighting. It is no use fighting.
Tak ada gunanya berdebat.
It is no use arguing. It is no use arguing.
Tak ada gunanya menangis.
It is no use crying. It is no use crying.
Tak ada gunanya mengeluh.
It is no use complaining. It is no use complaining.
Tak ada gunanya membantu.
It is no use helping. It is no use helping.
5 Romawi 6. Pemakaian gerund dengan need yang berarti pasif. Contoh, mobil ini perlu dicuci.
This car needs washing. This car needs washing.
Sepatu ini perlu disemir.
These shoes need polishing. These shoes need polishing.
Kamar ini perlu dibersihkan.
This room needs cleaning. This room needs cleaning.
Radio itu perlu diperbaiki.
The radio needs fixing. The radio needs fixing.
Tanaman itu perlu disiram.
The plant needs watering. The plant needs watering.
5 Romawi 7. Pemakaian gerund dengan mind yang berarti keberatan. Contoh, saya tidak keberatan berjalan.
I don't mind walking. I don't mind walking.
Mereka keberatan menunggu.
They mind waiting. They mind waiting.
Keberatankah Anda membuka jendela?
Would you mind opening the window? Would you mind opening the window?
Hendy tidak keberatan membantu.
Handy doesn't mind helping. Handy doesn't mind helping.
Kami keberatan dipindahkan.
We mind moving. We mind moving.
Catatan. Kata tunjuk this dipakai untuk benda tunggal, sedang these dipakai untuk benda jamak.